Hello and welcome to Total Health with Dr. Nick, where my purpose, if you're new to my channel, is to inspire, empower, and motivate you to live longer, healthier, and more abundant lives. And guys, I've got a great video today because this one's really all about the best cooking oils. Now, if you get a chance, go back and watch my previous video because you're going to want to know about the worst cooking oils and definitely avoid those. But this one's about the best cooking oils that you can possibly use. So let me give you an idea of what we're talking about here. Well, I had to look at oils that, number one, I felt were great quality oils, high quality fats. They had to have good smoking points, so that way you didn't burn them, you didn't oxidize them, they didn't get rancid. They needed to be stable, so that way you can have them and not worry so much about them going bad quickly. So they couldn't be very reactive. So guys, these are the best cooking oils that you can use, whether you're on a keto diet, a Mediterranean diet, paleo diet, whichever one you're on. All of these are fair game, so make sure you watch to the end because I'm going to show you the best ones to use. So if you like what we're talking about, make sure you like, you share, you comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that little bell notification so you get notified anytime I do a video. And guys, if you're looking for more information about the keto diet and don't know where to start, I can tell you what, it can be daunting. What do I eat? How do I meal plan? How do I shop? What's the macros? What are macros even about? How do I measure them? How do I calculate all this? Guys, I've put it all into a really great course for you, so check it out. The link is down below, Ultimate Keto with Dr. Nick. I think you'll find it's the best keto course out there. Next, if you're really just looking for a cookbook too, check out my cookbook. It's also down below. KISS Keto is super simple, simply because I like to put recipes that are simple, easy to make, and super nutritious for you, so check that out too. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the best cooking oils. So the first one we're going to talk about is ghee, and for those of you who don't know what ghee is, it's very simple. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and had seafood, and a lot of times you get that butter and it's very clear looking? You know it's butter, but at the same time it doesn't have all that white stuff floating on it. Well, those are called the milk solids, all right? So with ghee, those are taken out. So the casein, all right, and lactose are removed. For those of you who are allergic to it and have difficulties with digesting that, ghee butter is going to work really, really well for you. So basically what they'll do is take butter and clarify it, but they go another step. So instead of just clarified butter, they take it another step further where it's clarified even more. So it's got a very, very high smoking point in the range of 425 to 480 degrees. So this is great for high heat cooking. I like to brush it on steak. I like to brush it on different types of things I want to sear on the grill because I know it can handle the heat better. But this is super, super nutritious also. In fact, it kind of has an aroma and it tastes very similar to popcorn butter. So if you like that, you'll love using ghee. Ghee is rich in fat-soluble vitamins A, D, and K2. It's also rich in CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, an essential fatty acid found in almost exclusively in grass-fed animals, which is now believed to protect against cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. So this is something you definitely want to keep in your arsenal. So add ghee into your diet. Number two is, of course, coconut oil. What healthy diet would be without coconut oil? And I know you're thinking, a lot of you out there, maybe you're new to this channel, you're thinking, coconut oil, that's suntan lotion, Dr. Nick. I can't use coconut oil. That's terrible for you. In fact, I've also heard it's so rich in saturated fats. Well, guys, I've got a video I want you to watch. It's all about saturated fats and why they're so important and why they are essential to your health. In fact, most of your brain, your cells are all made of saturated fats, so you definitely want it included in your diet. But the great thing about coconut oil is it's so loaded up with MCTs. Now that means medium chain triglycerides. And the great thing about that is they're burned so readily for fuel. They're turned to ketones. Your body uses it as a preferred fuel source and they're burned up very quickly. So this does not get stored as fat. So if you're worried about, hey, Dr. Nick, if I eat fat, it's going to make me fat. First of all, that's a myth anyway. But secondly, coconut oil is going to be easy for that. So you want to use coconut oil and you will burn it a lot faster than other fats. But coconut oil has been used in weight loss, supporting a healthy heart, boosts your metabolism, and benefits your skin. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and boosts brain function. So we recommend this a lot for our patients who come in to do neurofeedback because the MCT oils are so good at being converted into ketones, and that works really, really good on the brain. So a lot of you are using MCT oil. You definitely want to add coconut oil into the mix. Now, some of you may not like the tropical taste. I happen to love it, but I think it's best when it's got that tropical taste. I don't like refined coconut oil, and refined coconut oil you can usually tell because it doesn't have much of a smell. Also, make sure it's raw, extra virgin coconut oil. That's going to be your best choice. And it does have a nice high smoking point, 280 to 365 in that range, depending on the brand. So this is something definitely add in. I like to saute chicken in it. I like to put it in smoothies. I like to put it and cook my eggs in it. But you have to be okay with a little bit of coconut taste in your eggs, which I am, but maybe you're not. But anyway, add it in anyway. It can be hidden in a lot of different foods. So you can use it even if you do have that dislike for tropical flavors. You can still use this in a lot of your different food choices. One of my all-time favorites, probably because I'm Italian, Mediterranean, is olive oil. Olive oil is absolutely fantastic. I've done videos on this too. And you want to include in because it's great at fighting free radicals in your body, prevents heart disease, prevents diabetes, cancers, and things like that. But not only that, as I said, it's very heart healthy, it's beneficial and antioxidants, and has been shown to have anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antithrombotic, and anti-cancer properties. Now, it's best to use olive oil, though, on cooler foods. You can cook with it. It doesn't take a very high heat, though, so it will smoke at a pretty low temperature. If an oil smokes, no matter what kind you're using, whether it be ghee, coconut oil, or some of the other ones we're going to talk about, you've already burnt it, you've already turned it rancid, and it's oxidized. Don't use it. Dump it out, clean out the pan, and start over. Now, olive oil is very, very low smoking point, so you want to be careful with it. It's best that you cook on low temperatures, and at the same time, it's also best if you just drizzle it on things like a salad. I love putting it on avocados. I put it on tomatoes. I make caprese salads with tomato, basil, and mozzarella cheese. So I make a nice little salad, but you can use this any which way you want as long as you're drizzling it on things cool. Now, you can also put it on vegetables. So if you have sauteed your vegetables and you want to drizzle olive oil on like that, that's great too. I like to put it on steak. So in Italy, in Florence, there's a very special dish called bistecca fiorentina. And what that means is basically steak from Florence. So what they do is they will salt and pepper these very thick porterhouse steaks, which is basically a T-bone, is extra thick, usually about 2-3 inches thick, and they will sear it all the way around on the grill. And then when they take it off, they'll slice it up nice. It's all caramelized, and that's when they pour the olive oil on it, and it's absolutely magnificent, especially if you get to have it in Florence, which I have. So, guys, it's best if you drizzle it on the vegetables and the meats, but at the same time, you can cook with it at a low temperature. Now, avocado oil is another great oil to use. It's got a higher smoking point than olive oil, so I tend to use this as my go-to cooking oil many times when I want to saute vegetables. Its smoking point is anywhere from 475 to about 520 degrees, once again, depending on the brand. So this one's great for high temperature cooking. Sometimes if I want to put oil on top of, say, chicken or a steak to conduct heat better, this is the one I will put on along with ghee sometimes when I want to grill something on the grill, because I'll get the grill up to about 500 degrees. But this is fantastic. If you don't like the taste of olive oil, which it does have a strong taste, then you're going to want to use avocado oil. It's very, very mild, but it's extremely beneficial. It has lots of monounsaturated fatty acids in it. Much of the long array of health benefits to avocados is preserved with the avocado oil. Some of these benefits include vitamin E, sterolins, and monounsaturated fats, which are linked to healthy joints, cancer prevention, healthy eyes, and better general health. So like I said, this is one you definitely want to add to the mix, especially since it's very mild in its taste and it's so beneficial for you. Next is beef tallow. Now, a lot of you might not know what beef tallow is. Beef tallow is just basically the fat from beef, just like lard is fat from a pig. So beef tallow is fantastic. It does have a nice high smoking point, so you can cook very easily with this on a grill or a high temperature skillet. Once again, don't get it past its smoking point. But the great thing about beef tallow is it boosts your immune system. It's jam-packed with vitamins and minerals, vitamins A, D, E, and K, and B1. But not only that, it helps you absorb nutrients better. That's really important. A lot of you have leaky gut and also other health conditions to where you're not absorbing nutrients too well, especially if you're taking in a lot of lectins. Those are very hard on the body in that you don't absorb the nutrients much. So this is very, very beneficial. So use plenty of beef tallow. Once again, where can you use it? I put it on eggs. So a lot of times if I'm not using coconut oil in the pan, I'll put a little bit of beef tallow in the pan. The brand I recommend is Epic. It's all grass-fed. It's a superior brand. And you just spoon a little bit of that in the pan, cook your eggs, make an omelet, whatever you like to do. Now, does it have a flavor? It's got a little bit of a flavor, not much, but if you like steak, it's going to taste similar to that, except very, very mild. So this is a great addition to be able to add in lots of healthy vitamins, minerals, help your body's absorption, and help strengthen your immune system. And last but not least, good old-fashioned butter. Now, it's a little different than ghee. That's why I wanted to put this in at the end, but butter's great too. You can cook with butter. You can put butter on your vegetables. A lot of times patients will say to me, and my subscribers will say, Dr. Nick, how do I get enough fats in my diet? The easy way to do it is just add it on at the end. You can pour oils on top of your chicken, on top of your vegetables, or just add it right into the pan. Add some more butter into the pan and you will get more healthy quality fats. But butter is jam-packed once again with vitamins and minerals too. It's full of beneficial fat-soluble vitamins and minerals, short, medium-chain fatty acids, and conjugated linoleic acid, all of which help support your immune system and protect your brain and keep your body healthy. Now, this one's got a little bit lower smoking point than ghee, so it's not even close to that. The smoking point of butter is 325 to 375. So once again, you want to keep it on a medium-low heat, right? So you don't want to get it to burn unless you're French or you're from New Orleans and you want to make a roux, then you have to brown it up a little bit, but you don't want brown butter. It's not that good. I don't like the taste of it very much unless I'm making a roux and I'm making something Cajun, okay? So anyway, guys, I hope you like the information. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also, too, don't go away. Make sure you check out my other videos. I bet you'll like those, too. And like I said, check out my keto course. Well, this is Dr. Nick. I love and appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.